All right, let's just jump right into it. We're going to talk about something that's, well, it's a little uncomfortable. It's this idea that you can't really grow as a person if you're still obsessed with being liked by everyone. It's a conflict that I think pretty much all of us feel, but we don't really put words to it. Just let that one sit for a second. Seriously, think about it. How many times have you held back what you really think, or maybe changed your plans, or just kind of dimmed your own light to make somebody else feel more comfortable? Every time you do that, you might just be picking their approval over your own potential. These two things, being liked and being yourself, they don't always go hand in hand. And this is where it gets tricky. See, when you start to grow, you're basically changing your frequency, and people who are totally comfortable right where they are, well, they might find it hard to tune into you anymore. It's not about them, it's not about you, it's just a natural side effect of moving in a different direction. Which brings us to what I like to call the approval trap. We're going to look at this cycle of staying small just to keep everybody happy, and man, the price you pay for it's incredibly high. You know, that urge for approval, it's wired into us. It's a real human need. But when that becomes the only thing driving your decisions, it basically builds the walls of a cage around you. You start trading away your own potential for a few pats on the back, and you don't even realize how much it's costing you. So it's a good question to ask yourself, right? If we kind of know this is holding us back, why in the world do we keep doing it? Why do we intentionally make ourselves smaller? And the reasons, they're super relatable. We do it to keep the peace, to avoid that awkward fight with people who just don't get it. And of course, to make sure we still get invited, to feel like we belong. These aren't small things. They're really powerful drivers that are just hard to say no to. But here's the thing. This is what always happens. You can't keep betraying yourself like that and not feel it. That frustration, that feeling of being stuck or like nobody really sees you, that is the price of the approval trap. It's basically your gut telling you, hey, something's gotta give. So what happens when you finally listen to that frustration? Well, that's what we're calling the growth shift. It's that moment you decide to choose your own evolution, even if some people on the outside look at you and call it ego. And this is so, so important. This is the real turning point. The minute you let go of that need for everyone to approve of your journey, that's the exact moment you get back in the driver's seat of your own life. It's total liberation. Now, when you do make this shift, just get ready, because the reactions are pretty predictable. You're going to hear, oh, you're so arrogant now just because you set a new standard for yourself. You'll get the classic, you've changed, and trust me, they don't mean it as a compliment. And yeah, some people will feel threatened because your growth is like a mirror, and it might just highlight their own decision to stay put. And this just lays it out perfectly. From the outside, your new ambition might look like a big ego, but on the inside, you know what's really going on. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's just evolution. So let's be super clear about what we mean by evolution here. It's just the process of developing and changing. That's it. It's not arrogance. It's not looking down on people. It's just a necessary, vital part of becoming who you're supposed to be. Okay, this all leads us to our final and I think most powerful idea, the growth mark. This is all about changing your entire goal. We're moving away from being liked to being respected. I mean, look at this comparison. It says everything. The old goal, being liked, is so fragile. It completely depends on what other people think. But the new goal, being respected, that's something you build from the inside. It's all about your actions, your character, your integrity. So where does that respect even come from? It's not something people just give you. You have to earn it. And the foundation of all of it is self-discipline. When you respect yourself enough to keep the promises you make to yourself day after day, other people can't help but notice. That's how you start earning their respect. But we gotta be real about the cost. Ambition costs relationships. That's a tough pill to swallow. Growth sometimes means separation. And yeah, the path might get a little lonely for a while. But it's so important to see that loneliness not as a bad thing, but as you clearing out space for the right people to show up. And we're gonna end with this. Stop trying to explain yourself. Stop justifying your own evolution. The people who are really meant for your journey, they'll see you growing, and they won't ask why. They'll cheer you on. So the real question to leave you with is this. Are you choosing to be liked over becoming the person you were actually meant to be?